morning, dear listeners. Give thanks to the Almighty. Give thanks to my mom and family who support me in this initiative. Good morning, dear listeners. Welcome here in the Gambia, the smiling coast of Africa, just to cover the graduation of MJ Hair Dressing School. This is the first time Let's Practice is out of Senegal. So follow the rest of the events. I'm with my camera woman, Fafa.
Assalamualaikum. Dama tur Fatmata Touré jógee MJ Hair Dressing. MJ Hair Dressing tey mooy sun graduation day bi ak kontaan day bi. Waaw tey moom dama happy boo xam ne mënuma sa express ma boppa gis nga ak jànga bi dañuy jànga foofu jànga bu baax ak xam bu bari daal because fu ma nekk nii tey mun naa bu bari gis naa lu bari ak komi haalta ɗo ko rek e nder yimɓe ɓe komi jangi ko rek ko MJ Hair Dressing mi jangi toon ko heewi mi waawi wadde express hoore am ko nder yimɓe to because miɗo waawi hannde ko heewi ak weltare nde mi welti hannde nde mi watande wadde express e yimɓe ɓe sah hannde woni graduation am this is my first time to graduate so I'm very happy for that. I like to thank MJ, the school, and my friends, and you too. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Léegi nag yow fu mu toll nii nga ne jàng nga ñaata at nga jàng?
Less than 1 year.
1 year, less than 1 year. So léegi yow less than 1 year léegi fu mu toll nii boo amoon sponsor mën nga ibbi sa own school.
Of course.
Wow.
Su ma amee sponsor kay moom.
Waaw.
Tey su ma ko amee mun naa ubal suma boppa. Waaw.
Kon léegi nooy def mooy yaa ngi oo sponsor yi nga ne leen dañuy jàppale yu fi jàppale la yow sa bopp.
Waaw.
Comme ça nga mën a am sa school.
Of course.
Waaw,
loolu su ma ko amee kay def may ne. Waaw.
Okay.
Xam nga comme ubbi loolu comme soo amutee booy mënuloo koo ubbi. soo foog nga am rek ku koy jàppale ak ku ngay dimbale loolu la.
Okay, jërëjëf. across to my uncle, my brother, my friend, so Honorable Mane. So Honorable Mane, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure, seeing you guys coming all the way from Senegal, a sister republic, to the Gambia, to the graduation ceremony of my niece, MJ. She's my niece. I have known her since she was a little girl. I have known her to be a very determined and hardworking young lady, to the extent of preparing to go into the profession of hairdressing and establishing a school for that matter. And today is one of the days that she would annually have her graduation ceremony. And today we are at Coco Ocean Hotel, and it's a pleasant environment with a nice climate today, and we hope to have a very, very fantastic, graduation ceremony.
And at some point,
Asan, why are you here? Last time we met in Chicken Show with the Joking, you were in team with MJ. Today also, we meet here with MJ. So why are you here?
Yes, as you just said, we met at Senegal and we were there for a special event, which is a fitness show. And then, as you know, we are representing the bootcamp CrossFit the Gambia. And in anything that we're doing, we do it together. MJ, she is part of us, and then she is having a hairdressing school, which is very important as well. It's still part of sport. So we see that we are in the same team, we are doing the same thing. We should come and assist her as a hairdressing school who is graduating 200 students. So we come in here today, it's still the same move that we are doing to support, and make this event successful. So the bootcamp CrossFit, all the team, they are going to attend this program today, and they'll be playing different roles. As she is a lady, and then having these students graduating, we are to support and make sure this event is successful. This is what brings us today here.
Yeah, the program, it is properly arranged, and is arranged according to how the graduates are coming. Yeah, what we do is we prepare a program guide to make sure we follow that timing, because time counts. Like, let's say we are starting with the arrival of the guest. Then after the arrival of the guest, it will be followed by entertainment of the Gambia Armed Forces Army Band, which will be followed by the procession of guards and the guests to be seated. After that, as you know, we have a tradition, and it's a Gambian thing, it's a Senegambian thing. We intend to make a national anthem. After the national anthem, then we pray it as tradition. Then events will follow, speeches will follow. The solidarity between these two countries and the effectiveness of it will follow, so that anybody who is here will exactly know what happens and will exactly know the benefit of the gathering.
Well, man jëkkala gërëm ak media bi nga wok ni kontaan naa torop xam nga nit ki waxoon nga sànqa ne indi naa la dugal naa la rajo ba tey xam nga man tamit loolu mbette la si man ma gis ne du rajo rek waaye yaa ngi amee caméra xam nga loolu man sant naa la gërëm naa te ginnaaw ñooñu tam ñu la jox opportunité ne leen jërë leen jëf kontaan naa torop si yow waa tey comme ni nga ko waxee rek MJ hairdress and beauty salon MJ ba moo door ñun xam nañ ko MJ comme ni mu ko waxee sànqa ba moo door place ndaw la amee si la stade di lëkkaloo ak suma radio bi di FM bi ñu ko advertisal ba mu jógee foofu am course ba mu dem am training school ba tey ñu ngi laa wax ne ñaari junne nit moom MJ graduate na ñooñu du tey rek comme ni mu doon partagé kon loolu moo tax suma takka te MJ nekk na ko xam ne ñoo dëkk benn dëkk Brikama suma sista la liggéey naa man ci radio bi te am na kuréel boo xam ne man maa ko jiite di Work for Health Brikama chapter dañ dee dox comme ñuy liggéey dañ dee dox samedi bu nekk ak dimanche bu nekk moom bokk na ci kuréel boobu man maa ko coordonné bu Brikama bi waaw loolu mooy tànki business la tànki sista la te nag tànki professionnel liggéey en tant que li ma liggéey moom moo tax it suma tànka fii tey waaw jërëjëf kontaan naa te li ma gën a kontaan mooy yéen mi nga xam ne bàyyi ngeen ko beneen dëkk ba ñëw fii ci MJ te xam naa nag am na ñaakut fam faaxee ko ana na fee bootcamp dem Ziguinchor kool naa la ma def ngeen mit ab bootcamp ak moom mu fa ba tey ji ñu gis ne ngeen jógee foofu ñëw seen tànka kon di leen gërëm bu baax a baax di leen sant tey nag tànka bi ngeen dox yàlla leen yàlla jàppale ni ngeen ñëwee ngeen delloo kër ga jaama di leen tànk MJ bu baax a baax ne leen MJ sample la nañ ñëpp dégg ko te xam naa nag du ñàkk fi ngeen jógee Ziguinchor am na ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi def ay formation ne leen ñoom tam ñu dëgër ñu def xale yi tey ñooy mën a nekk magi ëllëg kon donc soo leen joxee li ñoo mën a liggéey ëllëg duñ toog si mbedam bi di naan ataaya o du def leneen kon na sant gërëm naa leen jërë leen jëf.
Thank you very much. Today is a very important occasion, a very important event. MJ Hair Dressing and Skill Training Center located in Brikama, but now they transfer in Busumbala. MJ has been a very, very, very influential guy in Brikama and West Coast at large. She has been training people, empowering people to get knowledge in skill, most especially females. So today is the 11th anniversary of the school. So we are very impressive to be here today and then try to make sure that everything is successful, you know.
Graduates are coming. Please give them a round of applause because they've gone through a lot of toiling and soiling. Clap for them, please. Yes, they deserve to be appreciated, to be shown love, and for the souls of those who have left us and in your children from the wedding. acara hasu akumayata bakele iko dokula diamula anin domorla imankelen de kodi dol ka diamule buka dokoke dol ka domoro ke buka dokoke bari dose dokoke no diamo amo nyaso kodi so alinga dokoke and please get trained, get skills to be able to impact in our socio-economic development as a country, and you own your own life and the lives of your family, friends, and loved ones. Without much ado, I'll invite the representative of the governor of West Coast Region, Mbala Tundoleto, Mbala Kordaleto Ayamoljia, to welcome us all here before we have a statement by the proprietors. So, Madam Maria Massar, Regional Youth Coordinator, come and speak to your young people.
Our very good day. I am from Bufu, so I'm happy to say with Kama, you will be paying this at the end of our community now. So get ready for that.
Very good.
It's indeed a pleasure and honor to be able to stand here to deliver a statement of welcome on behalf of my governor, who is none other than Honorable Lamin Sano, who is away on other official matters, and he extends his apologies to all of you. He's been a long-standing partner to MJ Hairdressing, and he's always endeavored and deeply regretted for not being here. Having said it, it's indeed a singular honor and a pleasure for me, like I said, to welcome all these distinguished guests, including my own boss, my Honorable Minister, Mr. Bakar Waibaji, to this gathering. This momentous gathering that is exemplary, that is worth emulating, because we have all known that, as the moderator have mentioned, skills, you do not need to apologize. There is no development that can take place in any country around the world without the input of the young people. The young people, not in the white-collared neckties, but the young people in the skills and technology sector. That is what we are talking about today. And that is a manifestation of what we see here, that is TVET. In another capacity,
Mr. Lamin Camara, the representative of the Guinea-Bissau Embassy in the Gambia, my brother comrade, the representative of the governor of West Coast Region, the Iron Lady, the representative of the police commissioner for West Coast, the young and energetic officer, Jara, the mother of our distinguished Iron Lady here present, the graduates of this course, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the officer and members of the Army Band, the press, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
It is indeed an honor to represent the Chief of Defense Staff on this graduation ceremony, marking the end of the training provided to these beautiful women, young women here for the past 2 years, the aim of which is to equip them with relevant skills so that they can partake effectively in national development. I need not belabor the point of the importance of skills acquisition in national development. No country can develop without the artisans and the skilled labor force that is required to form the productive base of the economy so that we can create value and help to improve our lives and livelihoods. Development is a gradual process, and I'm sure it will take more than just few people to import it. We can import rice, we can import fine cars, but we cannot import development, because that is inherent in how we transform and change our lives, our livelihoods, and our society in general. And with that premise, I have no doubt that no country can come and develop our country for us. It is for us, the people of this country, more so the youths, who will have to do the hard work. Like my brother, P.S. Kamara has said, we all daily consume not only food items, we put on beautiful clothes, we live in houses, and name it. All these things are goods and services that we cannot do without if we want to change our lives. But how do we get them? That is the challenge. Since independence, I would not be mistaken to say that most of the things we consume here have been imported. And this has created the imbalance in our economy, because those things are not gift items. We have to pay for them. And my brother, the economist, will tell us that in any given year, we have to, correct our balances. Imports, exports. If you import more than you export, you have a deficit. And that deficit, you have to pay it off in the old economic order.
Given the importance of what MJ Enterprise is doing for this country in terms of supporting youths in training, giving capacity, skills, and for youth development, I also never hesitated to honor the invitation, given my interaction with MJ when she came to Bissau. And when I listened to her carefully about her vision, and the objective of her enterprise, I knew she is one of the right youths in this country to take the country forward.
The public and the police should work hand in glove to make sure we either ameliorate or mitigate crimes in the Gambia.
Thank you to the Army Band for that entertainment. Thank you, Mr. Vicente. Good afternoon to the Master of Ceremony, who is also a very good brother. Our elder, of course, in the youth work, Mr. Gomez Vicente. Also, we want to extend our special greetings to the Deputy Chief of Defense Staff, General Cham, Mahmoud Cham, and to the graduating students, I say good afternoon to all of you beautiful ladies sitting on that side, and to the proprietress of MJ Beauty Salon and Skill Center, MJ Maria Majalo, other invited dignitaries that are here, our Deputy Ambassador, His Excellency, Mr. Lamin Kamara, to the one representing the Guinea-Bissau Embassy, and our ASP Jara, representing the Commissioner for West Coast, and of course the mother of MJ, and to all of you that have been invited here, the invited dignitaries, the parents of the graduating students, our friends from the media. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good afternoon to all of you. First, I would want to do a special appreciation to MJ. I know Vicente did it at the beginning, but I would also want to say something. I've known her for a very long time. I don't know when was the first time we met, but I want to believe it was more than 10 years ago. At the time, like Mr. Gomez said, I was active in youth work. And this lady would normally attend youth activities. And she was starting her business at the time and training so many young people in hairdressing and general skills. And in one of the NACONs, I think we participated in NACON twice, myself and her. And I think there was only one time that a lady ever cut my hair, and that was her. And it wasn't because I wanted to, it was time for me to cut my hair, no. But because I was marveled at the skill that in salons, it was men and boys who were doing it. But here we had a lady who was doing it, and I just wanted to experience that touch of a lady, and that was why I did it. And since then, I have not done it, but as we sat here, I was asking her questions if she has transferred those skills to some of these people that are graduating, and she said yes. So we should be able to see not only boys and men running salons in town, but we should be able to see some of our ladies doing that as well. And I can tell you, you will have a lot of customers when you do it. So on that note, I will want all of us to excuse me and stand up and give a standing ovation to MJ for all of the good things that she does. Thank you, thank you. Now the reason is because primarily governments are responsible for providing skills to people, training them on TVET and all the other skills that they can be able to use to gain income and be able to be by themselves. But here we have a private citizen who, out of probably nothing much, decided to establish a skill center that today has contributed towards the economy, has contributed to reducing unemployment, and has contributed towards building skills of more than 2,000 young people. That is a great thing. So when I was told that she wanted me to be the guest speaker, I have been thinking all these days, what am I supposed to say? So I was out of town. I came back last night. And when I was coming back, I was just sitting down and I said, maybe I should choose a topic to focus on this statement. And I decided to choose respect. Because I know the ones that are graduating are young people. We're all young people, but at least we are older than those that are graduating. But one of the issues that we are experiencing at the moment in this country, in our communities, in our schools, is the lack of respect that we see people direct towards each other, and people direct towards people in authority, and people directed towards others that they're supposed to be respected.
ASP Hassan Musa Jara. Bintu Tarawale gets set after Fatoumata Kinte. Ture Ulimatu Jaju. Fatoumata MK Saho. Safi Kamara gets set. After Safi, Fatou Toure gets set. Safi Kamara. Goes to MJ Hairdressing and their Guinea-Bissau IP9 partners, representative of Guinea-Bissau partners. This one goes to the ambassador of the Gambia to Sierra Leone, Honorable Pamane, to come and present these. Adama, then Bintu Soin, West Coast region, represented here by Cadet ASP, Hassan Musa Jara. You are also appreciated. Of course, the governor of West Coast region, represented here. Certificates, they may come your way. For now, awarded certificates later, but for the moment,
myself back up, and when I fall down, I have
Give them a hand, please. Give them a hand.
Clap for them, clap for them, clap for them. Wait. Joe. Wait. Now please clap for them, clap for them. No, Joe, DJ, pull up. Please clap for them. Before the PRO says something.
Yes, thank you very much. First and foremost, to thank you and your team for coming from all the way from Ziguinchor to Gambia to witness this graduation. Yes, like you said, MJ is part of us. She's our sister. We adopted her as a sister of the bootcamp and CrossFit team. So, you know, when he have this graduation, he informed the bootcamp, and then we were with him since day one up to today. So it's indeed a pleasure working with her. She is a very reasonable lady and a genuine somebody. And then he have done something that is very, very, very important for this country. Okay, imagining training in about 2,300 young ladies. You give them skills, you give them hope, is something that is commendable. Maybe even bigger institutions are not doing that. But her as an individual is training a generation. And there is a saying, when you train a lady, you train the future, because the women are the future. So what MJ is doing is definitely, she deserves to be commended for that. And we at Bootcamp CrossFitness are definitely proud of her. Like he said here in our own statement, you know, we have seen a lot with her. She is somebody who is very committed. In fact, I am not very far from her, where I still live in Brikama. But believe in me, within the communities, she is part of almost every community, the village development community, the football team. They adopted her sister. Any club that is formed in Brikama around their end will go to MJ and love to be part of them. She is not giving them money. She is not giving them everything. But what she is giving them is commitment and her time. You invite him anytime, she will appear and come and do what she can do for you people. So this is why she is somebody that we also need to support. And I think this is how best we can support him. If he has an event, we come and join him. If he have something, we join hands and make sure it is a success. Yeah.
Yes, coming to Hassan Bootcamp across fitness. So, what are your projects?
Yes, thank you. We have a lot of projects. First, like you can see, it's a very young team. We are very young and energetic instructors within them. Most of them are instructors. They instruct and give things. So, and then one of our objectives is to make sure we live in a healthy generation. It is no secret that diseases like diabetes, hypertension are very common. So our objective is to make sure we eradicate those one. Health education, nutrition and diet, advise people what to eat and what not to eat, at what time to eat, what to do and what not to do. So we think this is very important. We don't want to sit and go to the hospital and doctor to be telling you to train. This is what we want to make a stop to it. We want you to have a healthy life, to live healthier. And then we don't have the money to give you to buy drugs, but we have the skills to put in you to make sure you live a healthy life. I think that's what is more important, because even if you have a lot of money, you are not healthy, you don't still know the value of life. But if you are healthy, you don't have nothing. Health is something, in fact. You cannot say you don't have nothing. The moment you are healthier, you have something. So that is the primary objective, to make sure we live in a healthy environment. You know, like you see, last time we were in Ziguinchor. So we are doing that even within the community, all the way in the North Bank region, in the Nyomi, in the Brikamas. We partner with other clubs also, that is Work for Health main chapter Gambia and Work for Health Brikama chapter, and other clubs that are focused on the health or the fitness direction. So this is one of our objectives. Though we have a lot of projects, to do, but at times it is difficult because it's an association, a young one, and having a very young membership. Some of them are going to school. Very few of us are employed. So you know, at times financially we would like to do a lot of other things, but because of the financial constraints, we are not able to do. But within our limits, anything that we are capable of doing, we make sure we push that to the end. That is another issue. Sponsors, yes, we have, but like not as how we want it. And then normally what we do, like if we have programs, it has to be self-funded. Like the members will contribute. You know, there are special members within us who will come all out to give what they can do. And then we also have some partners, even like the Coco Host on here, we are partnering with them. They also support in some forms. Okay, and other like the Gambia Tourism Board, the GT Board, and the other associations. But then, you know, it's not like they will not give you all what you want. We know that this is associations now, they are donor fatigue. They try to control their fund, especially at this time of the year when the books are already closed. So financially, it's a problem. It's a problem. Well, I think the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sport is here, and he is aware of this because we wrote to his office sometime, and then we are in consultation with him, and then he see the value with the team. In fact, the National Sports Council, the Minister of Sports, all the bodies that are responsible for sport, they know what we are doing as Hassan Bootcamp. Already we have a project that we're trying to put in record and send it for the minister to review it and see what the outcome will be. That is, we're going to put our plans, what do we want to achieve, how do we want to do it, and how the government can help. This is the paper that we want to submit to the minister, and then we wait for their response.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I would like to thank Almighty God for giving me this opportunity to be here today. Without Him, I cannot be present. So I have to thank Him first and thank my parents for guide and protection that they give me since I was young up to this date. Why I choose this place, today is the graduation ceremony of MJ Hairdressing, Express Beauty Salon and Skills Training Center. The young graduates, today they receive their certificate hairdressing and cosmetology. But the reason why I choose here, they work very hard. They work hard. I train them 1 year, 9 months intensive training, 2 months attachment. And because they work very hard, and the day of, today is the day of their joy. Today is the day of their own ceremony. Today is their day. They must be happy. They should feel proud and happy. And I'm so happy about them. They work very hard and they successfully complete their training. So that's why I choose Coco Ozone. Coco Ozone is a 5-star hotel in the Gambia. If you tell anybody where is Coco Ozone, they will tell you. That's the reason why I choose Coco Ozone, to make them feel proud and feel happy so that they will never forget this day, because graduation is a day, it's a special day in your lifetime. If you reach to this stage, the day that you receive your certificate is a pleasure. That day is your joy day. So that's why I choose this place, to make them feel happy and to make them not to forget MJ Hairdressing for the rest of their life. It's the connection, because we need exposure, we need publicity, we need networking. It's very important. Especially with the big people, government officials, parastatals. It is very good as an institution to have a good relationship with them and to maintain that relationship. And that's why, because of the love and the confidence that they have in me, that's why Minister have taken this opportunity, Minister of Youth and Sports, to leave all what he's doing and to come and witness this joyous occasion. And the Deputy Ambassador from Guinea-Bissau also, and also my Bissau partners, they also came, and also the Deputy Ambassador Guinea-Bissau to Gambia, also they came. Representative of Governor, West Coast Region, and the Police Commissioner, the representative came, because today is a busy day. As we all know in the Gambia, today is the day of the nomination. So that's why it's a national event. To be honest, we cannot have those government officials. They definitely want to come, they want to attend the program, but because of their busy schedule, that's why, and I definitely appreciate it, and I would thank them so much. Of course, and even they already started their own business, which I'm very much happy and proud of myself. I will thank myself and thank my staff and the students also, for being there for themselves. Some of the students, 95% of them are operating their own business, and some of them have employment, which I'm very much happy, because training the young people before they complete, they have job opportunity. That's why I'm training them to be self-sufficient, to stand on their own and to create job, and also to employ others, and which they are doing. You see the testimony, that's why I believe in seeing is believing. I can stand here and give you a long speech, this is what I do, this is what I do, but I want people to see what I do. I train a lot of young Gambians, they're operating their own business. Still now, I also send the students there for attachment, because I trust them. And I trust them, I know what they can do, and I know what they do at the school. So that's why I have the trust and confidence in them. I normally send my students to them for working experience. Yeah, so a lot of them are in the market there, doing their business, and which the institution is so proud of that, because that is our objective, to train young Gambians to be job creators. Yes. Yes, I link them. We even have student association. They were here, in fact. We have a student association. The reason we even have a group chat, the reason why we opened that group chat to be in touch with the students, because you should have a good relationship with the students. You don't have to be enemies if your students see you and run away. Anyway, my students saw me, they are so proud of me, and I'm so proud of them. It's because we have good relationship. That's why I create that link to have student association and to have contact with them. If I have any opportunity, I contact them. And if they want any advice, they contact me for me to give them. Even some of them, before operating a salon, they will contact me for me to advise them the kind of the equipments that they're supposed to buy. So we have that relationship, and I would love that relationship to continue, and I will keep it. Also, and anywhere I see opportunity, I will, let them go, and grab that opportunity, because that's my objective, to train young Gambians, to create employment for others. It is very difficult to have sponsors. I have some sponsors that send students to my institution and for me to train them and pay their tuition fees. Yeah, but I still appreciate those ones, but I need more sponsors also, because we got our own land which we want to build in the future, and we want to have our own hairdressing college and university. We want to go higher height. And sponsors are coming though, but they are limited. But we are still proud of myself, because we are not there for sponsors. With sponsors, without sponsors, we want to move on. Because if we see that those sponsors want to come in, they see something that they appreciate. If I should sit back and hold my hands, say I'm waiting for the sponsors, I will never be succeed of what I'm doing. So that's why, for me, I'm moving on. With sponsors, without sponsors, I will still work hard, because is that what I know and is that what I want. So anyway, sponsors meet you, alhamdulillah. But I will urge all the sponsors also to come and support their young people, because if we have to leave them like that, it is not good for our community. They can be anything. They can be criminals, but if we create job opportunities for them, I think they will be safe of those things. My message for the government is they have to concentrate on the youths. They have to support the youths. It's very important. They are doing it, but they have to do it more. Minister of Youth and Sports is working very hard to help the young people. I know him long time since he was not a minister. We work together, and he knows me very well that I'm a hard-working somebody, and he too, help young Gambians a lot. So my advice is to the government is they have to support the young Gambians a lot, because if they don't support them, what they don't like is that what they will go in for, and that will not favor the government at all. And that will not be safe for our country, neither our community. Because if you had all these thieves around and criminals and some other bandits, it's because they don't have job. And if you see that they are taking this terrible journey, it's because they don't have job. If you have job, they will never take this terrible journey. They will stay in their country and work. Because it's very nice to be in your country and work and have money, enjoy with your family, enjoy with your people, your community. But if you see that they are taking the terrible journey, they have ambitions, because they think big, because they feel that they are failed in their own country. They feel that they are not being catered for. They feel that they don't have any opportunity here. So that's why they want to go out there and create and grab those opportunities. I think that's the reason why they take the terrible journey, because could you imagine, I don't blame them much, because if you can see that a young Gambians, you don't have anything, your parents have to sell their lands and everything to give you that money for you to take that terrible journey, because they have no hope in their country. They feel that they are failed, they have no opportunity in their country. So that's why they normally take that terrible journey, and to cross that dangerous sea to go to Europe is not easy. So for me, I don't blame them. I feel that we need to create a job for them. We need to support them. We need to make them feel that we love them. We don't have to, isolate from them. Sometimes you can feel that you can have somebody in your family is a drunkard or smoker. You said, I don't want to talk to him, or because you are making it to be in that life more and more. But if you save him, talk to him, advise him, create something for him, he may stop what he's doing. So I will urge all the government official that let them support young Gambians. Young Gambians, they say they are the future leaders. Well, they are the leaders of today, not tomorrow, in fact. Because you want the Gambians to take a lead. Yes. Relation with Hassan Boot, I love to see them. Anywhere I see them, I feel happy and confidence. Because Hassan Bootcamp is an association that they have confidence in me. They take a mile from where I live, Brikama, and they are around this NKMC, and I'm around West Coast region, that they came and brought a special thing, we call it kola nut. Kola nut is a thing, it's a very respectful thing in our culture. We all know as an African that they choose me to be their sister. So somebody who take that lead to come and say, I want you to be my sister, is because they have confidence in you, is because they trust you, is because they have that love for you. So that's why Hassan Bootcamp, I definitely love that organization. I love them so much, and I will be with them forever. Unless anything God create, but I will pray always for God to give me the strength and help to be with Hassan Bootcamp, because Hassan Bootcamp members, they have discipline. Anywhere I go, I used to say that they have discipline, they have confidence in themselves. If you see them, even most of them are security men and women, most of them. Most of them are big men and big women. You have young ones there. But sometimes they call me Ma, you know. So it is because of the love and confidence that they have in me and respect. You understand? And even anybody come to this association, you follow the same thing. You have to be respectful, because what they do is to help Gambians also, to give them health through exercise. If you are not physically fit, they will help you in terms of physical fit. If you are not healthy, the same thing, they will help you to give you some aerobics, to make you to feel healthy, because health is very important. If you see that I choose a lot of my time to train, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, time to time I come to the beach with them, Coco Ozone, to train, is because I want to be healthy and I still want to be strong. It's very important. Every day we eat sweet things, we like meat, especially with the Africans. We like meat, you know, we eat and sleep. It's not good for our health. So Hassan Bootcamp are doing very well to help people, those with the health condition and those who want to be physical fit, those who want to lose weight, especially me. Because who knows me before, my weight and now is different. Before I was about 130, but now I'm 105, and which I definitely appreciate, and which Hassan Bootcamp also worked very hard, and which they did for others. And I will pray for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, guide them and protect the association, inshallah. And I have to thank your media crew coming out from Zigansor, come here, which is a generation FM 93.4. I would thank you so much, because you take the journey from all the way from Zigansor to come to Gambia. We all know it's not easy, especially this time. So I will thank you so much for coming, and Marketing TV. So I will thank you so much, and Ngom, especially you make all that connection since we came to Zigansor. So I'll thank you also for coming. And the boss lady, Fafa, thank you so much, the camera woman. I like that because it have to be gender balance. Thank you.
All right.